Greetings, Earthlings, and Love Them Knives subscribers, viewers everywhere in the world. CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tool, and, you know, a buddy of mine was trying to get a hold of me earlier, but I was all tied up. Yes, I was. I was tied up with the tie dye. Yeah, AUS 8 blade, aluminum, anodized, scales, button lock. Brian Tye's famous for that, isn't he? And I was, I had one of his custom knives that I got from Blade HQ. I can't remember if it was like $800, something like that. But no, this is not $800. This is not even $60. $39.99, I guess. I mean, I just saw Blade HQ stuff, so they're selling them for 40 bucks. I guess originally the SRP was around 89 bucks. But you can buy them at less than half of that. So, what a knife, huh? Tip down carry. And, they're saying, well, this is deep pocket. Is that deep carry for you? Having that much exposed? That's not what I consider deep carry. I think if they move these screws up on either side of that pivot, then that would come up to like here, and yeah, that'd be deeper carry, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's a little flipper. Flips out. When I first got this, it didn't deploy so well. And that's the thing you got to watch with these less expensive knives. Some of them, at least, this is made in China, of course. But I just took, well, here's the deal. I opened it up, and after a while, I felt here and I felt, I got some play here, something. And there's a little bit of play here too, up and down. But this is a button lock, so I don't know what I can do about that, really. But it didn't deploy very well. It really didn't. It was like it'd go out and just stick like that. And I just took my Torx because I thought, well, if I got a little bit of play here, maybe I can tighten that up. And I went in, and it turned the whole pivot. But you know what? When I turned the whole pivot, you kind of wear it in a little bit, and the whole pivot was turned around. Apparently, it broke loose whatever junk or whatever might have been in there without me having to take it apart. And now this blade flips really good. I don't have any blade play like that, but I've got a little bit up and down here, and I don't think that I can do anything really about that, and it's not significant enough that it really bothers me. So cool, huh? I like the design of this knife, and it's not sharp on this side, okay? They bring it up to, to where I think you could actually, if you wanted to, but this side is the side that's sharp. It's AUS 8. It doesn't feel very sharp. Let's see if it'll even cut paper. Well, okay. Yeah, well, it just doesn't feel that sharp. Okay. Acceptable working edge, I guess. But it's a pretty decent sized knife. Let's see what the size is here. Well, yeah, 3 3/4 inch blade. Almost really 4. Close. Between about 3 7/8. So it's a pretty good size knife. It's 8 and not quite 3/4, just about 20, almost 22 centimeters. So almost 10 centimeter blade. Not quite. Button lock, so it releases. When I turned that pivot, and I know that kind of seems like a stupid ass thing to do. Should have put another Torx in the other side, and then I could have broke them apart. Although I don't know if they got Loctite in there. I didn't want to get into it. I really didn't. Especially before a review on it, because I might strip something and then it'd be worthless. You just never know what you're going to get into. But, you know, I don't think I need to now. Turning that whole pivot, just kind of whatever was grainy in there and wasn't letting the blade deploy real well is not a problem now. No wrist action needed, and I needed some when I first had it. Now, flips right open. Hey, how about that, huh? So, you know, I mean, I look up some of these things here so you can get an idea. You know, Blade HQ, 3.875. Okay, yeah, well, that's what we thought. So there you go. 8 3/4 overall, AUS 8. Satin, aluminum, gray, coffin style handle, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you know, it's just the Brian Tighe design. That's what makes it so much fun and interesting, and it's such a unique type of knife. Yeah, made in China. 5.1 ounces. Let's find out. Are they lying to us? Yes, they are. They are liars. It's 4.7. According to my... God, I hope my postal scale's right. Otherwise, my shipping has been way off. 134 grams. So 4.7, you know, that's not bad. But it's aluminum. It's anodized aluminum. See that kind of gray? You can put your lanyard through here. Yeah, you got these liners in here. Your standoffs. No jimping there, huh? Nah, none at all. Deploys really well. Button lock. Keep forgetting, man. I'm so into liner locks and frame locks. I just, this button lock thing is just insane. Yeah. I think the last button lock was the Real Steel Griffin that I handled. I think. But yeah, I mean, it flips open, closes right up. I mean, not all the way, and sometimes when you do it hard, it'll bounce off a little bit. It's behaving pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I think it could use a little bit more work on the edge. There's your model number. But yeah, it's a decent sized knife. And it feels good in the hand. I mean, you know, you've got this area here. Put your fingers in. Not a problem. Kind of just butt your thumb up against there. This guard down here for this finger. And, you know, there's no sharp edges. Unfortunately, there's no sharp edges. It's all right. It's a working edge. But yeah, don't see any cutouts up in the liners, the handles. But, you know, it's well under 5. I mean, it's 4.7 ounces. You don't need it for the weight savings you're going to have. And, you know, there's tie-dye product for China. And you get, you know, your typical, just little, it comes in a bag and your CRKT paperwork. I just thought I'd explore this. You know why? Because I just thought it was a great, you know, kind of a neat design. I like Brian Tighe's stuff. And I thought, yeah, I got to do this. I got to go down this road. I really do. Plus, it's on sale. You know, what can I say? You know, it keeps my channel running and I don't have to spend too much money on knives. And you know, I've always thought the design was interesting and I always thought it'd be kind of fun to put it in my hands. See what it really felt like. I don't know why they couldn't have done a tip up carry, right? I mean, this pocket clip, could that have been reversed? And if not, why? I mean, I think you could have flipped this over here, done it there, and then made it reversible as well. Just saying, it seems to me. But yeah, it deploys very well. Does it really well. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And it's a reasonably decent sized knife. It's not a really tiny knife. So yeah, it's a fun knife. What do you think? Put a comment in the comment section. Fascinating design. Like a dagger, right? You could sharpen that side. That could be troublesome, you know, at some point in time. Top edge, maybe not a good idea to have sharpened, but it's possible. Wow, that's pretty good action. Pretty good action. In any case, it's a thinker. If it's a design that you like, you know, it's AUS 8, so it's not like CR13 MOV, which is not a horrible steel. I mean, you know, AUS 8's probably not all that dissimilar, but it's a step up. I think we can all agree. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I would not pay $89, which was the SRP on this. But, you know, $39, that becomes a lot more palatable, doesn't it? Yeah. Interesting, fun conversation piece in a way. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know that we can do any good on the blade stock here because, yeah, well, about 2.5 millimeter thickness. 11.8 millimeters. Yeah, not quite a 1/2 inch thick. So, yeah, 0.46. Yeah, interesting. Interesting knife. Button lock. Thank you so much. Take care. We're going down that road. We're headed into Budgetville and having some fun doing it. So stay with me and stay sharp.